Hi everyone, I'm Nick Curtis, the art toy advocate, and back when Hong Kong-based artist Alan Ng founded Fool's Paradise in 2009, he launched the brand with the Handmade 12 line. This series of handmade designer toys depicted the patients of the Fool's Paradise mental hospital, characters that he would later stylize in an assortment of ways. And the fourth piece in the line was Lowfool, a massive and muscular figure that has since donned a variety of garbs, such as his Batman-inspired Lowfool persona, as seen in 2016's The Last Ride and The Last Y renditions, as well as this year's The Dark Rise '89. In a similar depiction as those pieces, we have here The Last Hire, which finds Lowfool taking on the guise of the Caped Crusader's nemesis, Bane. For those unfamiliar with Bane, he first appeared at the beginning of 1993 in the Batman Vengeance of Bane special issue, with the supervillain becoming infamous only 6 months later when he notoriously broke the Dark Knight's back during the Nightfall storyline. Now, this rendition of Bane had a fanciful appearance with his Mexican wrestler-inspired garb, tubes flooding his body with the fictional drug venom, augmenting his already brute strength to impossibly enhanced levels. But this isn't the version of Bane that The Last Hire is parodying. This sculpture mockingly mimics Bane's appearance in Christopher Nolan's 2012 film The Dark Knight Rises. Portrayed by Tom Hardy, the cinematic iteration of the character had more of a militaristic theme, attired in an armored vest with a matching pair of black combat pants complete with knee pads. And instead of a full mask, this Bane donned a metal contraption, one that delivered an anesthetic directly into his airways that relieved the feeling of any pain. Perfectly capturing the look of that Bane in an almost cartoonish manner, Ng's Lowfool rendition is gorgeously executed. The piece's impossibly sized muscles prominently popping off the form, the exposed flesh coloration giving subtle fades of darker highlighting around each bulging shape. Beautifully contrasting against these light areas is the figure's dark attire, a worn and weathered application finishing these sections. But, of course, the true heart of this parody lies within the character's hand, which is grasping onto an ice cream cone, the melting contents oozing upon the figure's fingers. And all the while, this non-articulating form's gaze peers at this aspect, its menacing mask not allowing for the treat to be devoured. But the Lowfool rendition is only half of this sculptural creation, as The Last Hire comes with a coin rides game component. A tongue-in-cheek rendition of the coin-operated rides that once cluttered the outside of supermarkets to entertain the kiddies. And like all similar pieces from Ng's Coin Ride game series, the vehicle aspect resides on two ball-jointed stands to allow for brilliant side-to-side movement. Continuing the parody of the Dark Knight Rises film, the vehicle depicted resembles one of the tumblers that Bane steals from Wayne Enterprises' Applied Sciences division, still decorated in its original camouflaged color scheme. And the jest carries over to the coin box on the side. Ng's Punch a Ride slogan having the word Harvey emblazoned above it, referencing the character of Harvey Dent, whose face is suggestively shown in the background. Now, I don't want to spoil anything for those that haven't seen the Nolan films, but let me just say that information about District Attorney Harvey Dent is essential to Bane's taking over Gotham City. Overall, The Last Hire is another stunning sculpture from Fool's Paradise, mixing a perfect balance of Ng's original creations with obvious pop culture parodies. Unfortunately, these Last Hire pieces were made to order, limited to a maximum of 398 sets worldwide, and are no longer available. But for those interested in acquiring works like this one from Fool's Paradise, please visit his website at doublefools.blogspot.com. And make sure you follow him on Instagram under the username Fool's Paradise Toys for sneak peeks at future releases. Thank you for watching me, Nick Curtis, the Art Toy Advocate. Agree with me? Disagree with me? Let me know your thoughts on Fool's Paradise's The Last Hire by commenting below, as well as liking or disliking this video on YouTube. And please remember to subscribe to the CoArt YouTube channel to be kept up to date on my reviews.